So I've just finished watching Star Wars Rebels Season 3. And to be honest, I was completely amazed by this season. For me, both seasons 1 and 2 had a lot of episodes that just were sort of okay-ish, and then some very, very good episodes. But for me personally, Season 3 as a whole was an incredible season of amazing Star Wars. So firstly, this video is going to be a review for Star Wars Rebels Season 3. But also in this video, I'm going to be telling you why I think Star Wars is like one of the most amazing things on planet Earth at the moment. So before we get into the review, why is Star Wars so awesome? Okay, so for me, Star Wars, firstly, was like a huge chunk of my childhood. It was. I still remember going to my cousin's house when I was very, very young, and me, my brother, and my cousin would literally reenact the battle from Star Wars: The Phantom Menace, and like it was incredible, and we literally knew like every single move to that battle. We'd use like mops and brooms and anything we could possibly find as lightsabers, and we'd reenact that scene. It was huge. I was absolutely obsessed with Star Wars, like I was, and me and my brothers would buy the video games, we'd buy the Lego Star Wars games, we'd buy Star Wars Lego, we'd buy Star Wars toys, we'd watch all the movies like multiple times. It was great. Also, the contribution Star Wars has made to movies in general is huge. Just like, in my opinion, The Matrix has contributed so much to action movies today, I think Star Wars has contributed so much to cinema as a whole. No jokes, the other day, one of my friends, Siobhan, said that Star Wars had contributed nothing to cinema. I think she did it just to annoy me, but I went on a bit of a rant because I think it has contributed hugely to cinema. The way Star Wars made their sounds, the way Star Wars did visual effects, was all miles ahead of its time, and it's still significant to this day. When you go watch episode 4, 5, and 6, like, in my opinion, they still hold up to this day. No jokes. I also know a lot of people don't like the prequel trilogy, but for me personally, and I as I've grown older, I've noticed the flaws in those films. I really have.
I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere.
But for me personally, those were the ones that made my childhood. 4, 5, and 6 didn't, because those were like the old ones. I was at the time obsessed as a child with the prequel trilogy. As I've grown older, I've learned that the original trilogy are masterpiece films. They are classic films, and in my opinion, some of the best films created to this day. When Star Wars: The Force Awakens was announced, I lost my mind, man. That was some crazy stuff. Like, I went crazy. That was huge for me. And the fact that maybe one day when I have children that there was going to be Star Wars movies still being made is like incredible for me. I want my children to grow up watching Star Wars. Also, just on a side note, if any of you, for whatever reason, want to marry me one day, you better love Star Wars, because if you don't, it ain't happening. The Force Awakens, when I first saw it, blew my mind. I shed tears. I shed tears in that film. It was incredible. It was amazing. It was amazing. I'm actually getting like goosebumps thinking about how amazing that was for me. That was an incredible experience. Then obviously Rogue One as well. Just came out at the end of last year. That was an amazing film as well. Had its flaws. Same with Force Awakens. It had its flaws, but there were amazing contributions to the Star Wars universe. These are just 3 of the books on my bookshelf at the moment, like right behind me. And I've even got more Star Wars books. My brother's reading some of them. If you're a Star Wars fan and you have not read Lost Stars, you are missing out on some incredible Star Wars. This book, in my opinion, is one of the greatest things to happen since Disney bought the rights to Star Wars. No jokes. It's an incredible and easy book to read. In fact, let's go look around and see how much Star Wars stuff I have, just for fun. I got some Star Wars socks, got a Star Wars t-shirt, got a cool Star Wars Rogue One poster, IMAX Post exclusive. Thanks Project Man. Some sweet Star Wars Lego, look at that guy. Lego, got the Millennium Falcon and Lego. Got this awesome Boba Fett watch, cool is that? So cool. Got this Ezra and Stormtrooper figure. Got Ezra and Kanan and Rey and Boba Fett, Darth Vader, Ahsoka Darth Vader, Luke Kylo Ren figure, Star Wars Funko Pops, to SO4, actually got that guy in Denmark. More Star Wars Lego. Got Star Wars Clone Wars on Blu-ray, Chewbacca, more Star Wars books. Got the Star Wars Saga, got this Rogue One cup. Cool guys, so getting back to Star Wars Rebels, Season 3. So for me, Season 2 ended on nearly a perfect note. That season finale of Season 2 is some of the best Star Wars to date. Dave Filoni and the crew at Lucasfilm, who are doing Star Wars Rebels, I think are doing an incredible job. The stakes are raised in Season 3. Our focus is still on the Ghost crew, who we've been following in Seasons 1 and 2. Kanan's now blind.
I'm blind!
Ezra is getting more powerful in the Force, but there's a lot of things he's unsure about as he's going along. We get reintroduced to characters like Darth Maul, Ben Kenobi for an episode, and minor other characters from the original trilogy, which is crazy and awesome. And also, this was a huge deal for most Star Wars fans who were a fan of the expanded universe. Rebels introduced a character from the Legends material called Grand Admiral Thrawn, and I know for a lot of Star Wars fans that was a huge deal. And me not having known much of Thrawn at all, besides his inclusion in this book. I don't know if you can see him, he's even in the corner there, over there, by Luke's face. And although I don't know much about his character, I thought his inclusion in Star Wars Rebels Season 3 was awesome and incredible, and provides a new and very great threat to our Ghost crew that we're following. So obviously I don't want to spoil anything about Season 3 at all for you guys, but this season was something special. And if you've been on the fence about Star Wars Rebels, I would honestly encourage you to go check it out, because this last season of Star Wars Rebels was incredible. The two-part finale for the season was mind-blowing. Some of the space battle stuff we got was incredible. It's like insane. It's like Star Wars movie level, and I'm not even making that up. I honestly believe that. Star Wars Rebels has so much depth to it. It really does. There's so many layers to the show, and as we're getting to know the characters, we're starting to understand their fears, and you generally care for these characters. One of the biggest issues I had with Star Wars Rogue One was that some of the characters I didn't actually care about at all. And yes, I know Star Wars Rebels has had seasons to work on that, but it's still amazing to me that in an animation you can care so much about the characters. It's awesome to see. It's not just some throwaway cartoon like some of the stuff out there that's just producing stuff to get kids watching it and then sort of just so a company's making money, you know what I mean? That the people involved in making the show really care about it, and it's just awesome to see. So I highly recommend Star Wars Rebels Season 3. And I know in this video I kind of just showed you all the Star Wars stuff I have and explained to you why I love Star Wars so much. But at the heart of it, I really wanted it to be a video of me expressing my love for Star Wars Rebels Season 3. And I'm so thankful that we've got 3 amazing seasons from the show. Season 3 of it being arguably the best. And I'm genuinely excited for the future of it. It's awesome. It's arguably getting to the stage now where I'm as excited for the show as I am for movies. It's not quite like that yet, but it's getting there. Because this show is awesome. Go watch Star Wars Rebels. I'm going to leave you guys now. Don't go choking on your aspirations.
To choke on your aspirations.
#Rogue One reference. And may the force be with you. Bye bye.